Hey folks, how's it going? So in this video, I want to show you how to properly upload your products from your WooCommerce WordPress website onto your Facebook shop and your catalog, so you can actually run ads and use the features that Facebook has available. So there's a couple of ways to do this. There's a few plugins that make this extremely simple. One of the ones that I was using was Product Feed Pro for WooCommerce, this one right here. Now the problem that I had with this plugin is that it was taking all of the products that I had and shoving them into the first product, and every other product was a variant of that first product, which did not work for me at all. I don't know why that was the case. I was looking high and low, but I couldn't find any answers, so I went searching for an alternative to see if it would fix that problem. Just for maybe your notes, I was using a CSV file when I was using Product Feed Pro, not a XML file. If you don't know what that is, we'll run into it in just a little bit. And then the alternative that I went with was this one, WooFeed, WooCommerce product feed for Google, Bing, eBay, and many more. And they're not kidding when they say that they have a lot of templates, like the Facebook one. So it doesn't say Facebook on the title, but it says Facebook here, and it'll upload properly to Facebook. And that's what I'm using right now. So if we go ahead and take a look over here, I'm using it. All you have to do to find it is just type in Product Feed Pro, and both of these come up. But just Google this name or Google that name. I suggest this one because it's the one that's working for me. So let's go over to let's go over to WooFeed. It's right there, and I already have an XML feed running right now onto my Facebook store. But I'm going to show you how to do one from scratch, and I'm also going to show you how to solve one of the problems that I had, which was it was showing all of the HTML on the product. So let's go do that right now, and I'll show you the problem. So if we go to new feed, and this is going to be us creating one from scratch. So assuming that you have your store and it has all the products in it, etc., etc., we're going to go to Facebook. Simple as that. I'm going to just name this test feed. And I'm going to do a CSV because that's what I want is a CSV file. So that way I can actually read the file itself. And that shouldn't give me any errors, but let's see what happens. So right now what I'm selling is a few mugs. So I'm going to just put that as mugs. And yeah, so that's it. It's just a test. So I'm gonna go ahead and generate. It'll take a couple of seconds, and then I'll go into the Facebook shop and I'll upload that file. Great. So the CSV is created. I'm gonna click this button right here and copy it. Now I can go to my business manager over here for my business on Facebook. And I'm not sure how to get here from scratch, but let's see if I can get here from scratch, just to show you if you don't know where to go. Just go to business.facebook.com/home, and you should see this. Cool. So under business settings, you should be able to find assets and then catalogs right under that. So let's take a look. Do bear with me. I apologize that my computer's a little slow when I'm recording. So is it under data sources? Yeah. Yeah, and then catalogs. So here and here. Okay, and I'm going to click add. I'm going to click new catalog because I want to show you this one from scratch. So test, create catalog. I'm gonna give accessibility or availability. Well, I'm gonna allow myself to see it, of course, and then I can manage everything as an admin. Click assign, and which pixel do I want to associate this with? This is the pixel that I want. Great, I just created a catalog called test. Cool. So now to add products to that catalog, I have to click Open Catalog Manager, or I believe Add Items, but I just do this, and then it opens up a new tab. Cool. And now in here, I can click Add Items, and it's going to go through a little bit of a wizard here. So I want to bulk upload because I have a file. See, upload a file, like a schedule feed or spreadsheet. So that's exactly what we're doing. Click Next. I'm going to click a schedule feed because that's what we have to provide. I'm going to delete this because there is no need to log in. to this feed, and I'm gonna paste the feed URL. Remember that I got that from over here. So this is the new one that I created. I just copied this, click that button, and pasted it right here. Then I click next, and right now it should be doing all the work in the background after you click next. Oh, one more thing. When do you want it to refresh? So every hour from this time, it's gonna start refreshing the feed. And data source, I'm just gonna say test source. Yeah. Upload. Great. So I'm in the middle of uploading it, and we're gonna see it in real time. It's gonna take a couple of seconds. There's only like 83 products in there, but we'll see if it's successful or not. If you see rejected, it's gonna be able to tell you why. Okay, great. So this is interesting, right? We have 82 products that were rejected, and I did this on purpose. I wanted to show you how to fix the problem if you're having this problem, the following problem. Some of the products were rejected because right here, missing description. But hold on, there is a description. That's weird. And also the description is all HTML, and I don't want that. And now we have a few other products that have these are flagged because they have a description that's way too long, and I could see that, of course, because probably the HTML is creating a ridiculous amount of text characters. So we need to fix that. And how do we fix that? Well, I'm gonna show you that right now. So instead of creating this CSV file, what I'm gonna do is create a brand new file. But instead of creating a CSV, I'm gonna create an XML file. And then I'm gonna give it a filter, like a parsing filter. You'll see it in a second, so that it strips out all the HTML. So let's go to Facebook. The file name will be new feed. This is just a test, right? And I'll make an XML. Cool. Everything good there? And here is the kicker. So it's an XML file now. It's not a CSV. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right here into product descriptions. And instead of default, I'm going to click strip tag. This is the key to the whole thing, because it's going to be able to take out all the HTML, only put in the just the text that we want to display. Cool. And I'm just gonna click generate the feed. So the whole thing should be happening in the background. Now you may be able to make this work, the stripping the HTML out of the XML file or your file in general with a CSV file. I tried it, but it didn't work for me. But it's possible that the file just didn't refresh on my end. But to remedy that, I just said forget the CSV file. I'm just gonna go all XML. So anyway, here we have new feed. I'm gonna copy that. There it is, new feed XML file. Cool. Where we at? Okay, I'm gonna create a new catalog altogether. Create new, and of course I'm gonna delete this test one. But new feed is the name of this catalog. Yep, give it to myself. I am available. Yep. Same process. We're just pasting a new property. Okay. Let's see if add item is the same thing as open catalog, and then add assets, add products. I was feeling it is. Data source. Yep, it is. So when you click add item, it just takes you to upload an item directly, so you don't have to go to the catalog manager. Okay, so scheduled feed. Delete that. Unnecessary, and then paste it right here. It's an XML feed this time, and click next. And then the last thing we have to do is set the schedule. But for this, I'm just gonna click next because it's not important. And data source, I'm just gonna click next because I'm gonna delete it anyway. Now while we wait for this, I want to show you some more of the problems that the last feed had. So you know how I mentioned that the products were showing HTML in their description? If you don't believe me, take a look at this. So The description. How disgusting looking is this? You don't want your products to have this kind of description where there's some, you know, a note there. Or let's take a look at this one. Look, you know, it's got P tags everywhere. This is not user friendly. It doesn't look good. So this is why we want to strip the HTML out of these products. Now let's take a look at our products, and look at this. So 0 products were rejected and all of them were added. So you're not going to find any more errors that say, hey, your description's too long, or there is no description. Don't know why it said that in the first place, but no more errors. And all I did was I went in here, in here, and I just created an XML file, and then I added that rule to, instead of doing the default description, do the strip text description. And one more thing that I want to show you is the actual product, so that you can see that there is no more errors or any more HTML in the description. Let's go to click random product. Cool. No more HTML here. There's a code here, a short code. That's WordPress, a WordPress short code. You know, you might have to go through those and do something about them. But as far as the tags, the HTML tags go, they're gone. So I can live with this. And if I gotta go in through every one of them and click edit and maybe just delete that one line, it's not gonna kill me to do that if I don't have too many products. But that is how you do that, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you found it valuable at all, if you were looking for this answer but couldn't find it, please just consider subscribing and giving a thumbs up so that other people can find this video as well. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.